Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. So guys, I want to bring this video to you. I made a video saying that, Beterbiev and Bivol is done. Now I think actually has been confirmed that fight, barring, Beterbiev beats Callum Smith, that they've got a deal in place for a Bivol fight, which is obviously great news and very exciting news, because it's the fight that we've always wanted. Now, a lot of people are nervous because a lot of people think that Callum Smith might cause a spanner in the works, because people think that Callum Smith could potentially beat Beterbiev. Eddie Hearn's been talking it up, said that I can envisage, Callum Smith hitting Beterbiev with a left hook and Beterbiev going to sleep. Now, I've said this before about Smith, that I'm not sure Smith has got the big fight mentality. I think he lacks something mentally that I think I think that stops him being a great fighter, because I think Smith has great fundamentals. I think he's a very solid technical fighter. But there's something mentally with him that I think probably holds him within himself at that level. Now, I haven't seen him enough at that level, right? But going off what we saw against John Ryder, going off what we saw against Canelo, it doesn't seem to me as a pressure fighter, or when he comes up against pressure fighters, he's that good. Now, if you fight with Callum Smith as a boxer, because he's so tall and rangy and he's a lot bigger than a lot of the guys that he's in the ring from a range point of view, from a height point of view, he's able to, you could say, potentially dominate from the outside, where, he can pick, he can pick you off and then eventually hit you with something and hurt you. With Beterbiev's style replicates that of John Ryder and Canelo, and he does what those guys did to him. Canelo obviously battered Smith, but I think Beterbiev does that even better than Canelo, and he's bigger than Canelo, and he hits harder than Canelo, right? And he's naturally a bigger man. So the style doesn't look a great style for me, right? And really, Beterbiev is also a very good boxer, because he's a guy that's had a very extensive amateur career. So I can't see, if I'm honest with you, how Smith wins this fight, just because I think stylistically, Beterbiev's style is all wrong for Callum Smith. Based on what I've seen in the past, you would have to say that his style is all wrong. So, and I know Eddie Hearn's talking about a left hook. I mean, you could say that against when he fought John Ryder, he didn't hit him with a left hook. You could say that when he fought Canelo, he didn't. I don't know whether his left hook is that devastating if it comes up against an elite fighter. When I don't know. Look, he has got a good left hook, catch and counter that he throws, but I'm not so sure that's going to have a big impact or a big effect on Beterbiev. We'll have only time will tell, but I think Beterbiev will drown Callum Smith. I think he won't allow Callum Smith to catch him like that, because you can't generate as much power. That I don't think he's going to be able to generate as much power, because I think Beterbiev's going to be on his chest, so I think it's going to be difficult for him to generate as much power. So I personally think that I think it's going to be difficult for Smith. I think stylistically he's coming up against somebody that stylistically is all, in my opinion, wrong for him, going based on what we've seen previously in his past fights. And then on top of that, I think his mental fragility, if it gets tough in there, not to say he's gonna quit or anything. I don't think he's that inclined. I mean, I just think from a mental point of view, I think Callum Smith may, if it doesn't go his way, he may even potentially resort to playing second best, basically. So trying to get through the fight like he did with Canelo, but now people said he was drained. So there's a good promotional, I think, a lot of the time when this weight thing comes up. I don't know with Smith's case what the truth is, because obviously what people do is they look to sell a fighter. Oh, he was drained, hence why he moved up, and this, that, the other. They did it with Kell Brook. They've done it with multiple fighters over the years, where this sort of him being drained is a strategy of kind of, okay, to sell another fight, trying to make an excuse on why he didn't perform and why he was so poor. We heard it with Josh Taylor when he fought Cattrall the first time, that, oh, he was drained, this, that, the other. But yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I think for Callum Smith, if he was to manage to pull it off, I think it'd be a great win for a British boxer, any British boxer, because, you know, like I said, Beterbiev is ranked and rated very, very highly. So if he was to pull this off, this would be an incredible win, and a win that, you know, I think it would be one of the best wins from a British fighter in a long time. So yeah, leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to know your opinions, your thoughts. Smash the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.